Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. Still plugging away on the Bandit project here. This is the new hood that I bought. The top side's all blocked out, smooth. And brought it over here yesterday. I got the bottom side all sanded down and did the low gloss black paint on the bottom, which is the way they came from the factory. And today we'll be flipping this puppy over and painting the top side and working on getting the back bumper in here too. So stay tuned for that. I've got decals on the way, so as soon as this thing gets painted and cures for a couple days and gets buffed out and stuff, we'll be able to put the bird on the hood and start getting some interesting stuff done here. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so we've got the sunroof installed in the car and everything. I still had to figure out the drain situation. I never got around to that. I was cursing myself today for not doing that before the car was painted, but everything turned out okay. There's a tray. There's a big plastic tray around the inside of this that catches any water that gets down through this seal. And what it does is it catches the water, and then it has 4 drain tubes on each corner to go down and empty out the bottom of the car. Don't mind my fingerprints all over this thing. It's just going to keep getting worse. But so I had to figure out a way to do that. I thought that I was going to run the hoses down the insides of these A-pillars. Well, it turns out there is not enough room to do that. There's so much metal inside there that you can't. There's no room for a hose to run. So what I had to do. So this is the inside of the sunroof. I'll just show you the one side. The other side is just the other same way, except it's the opposite. So right here's your drain tube for the front. Right back here's your drain tube for the back. And you want to have like a pretty nice, straight shot for when the water, to run out of this thing. You want gravity to do its job. So I had to drill a hole right here in the inside structure of the roof, and also drill a hole right here. There's a big metal molding that goes down the inside of this A-pillar, which if you know Camaros and Trans Ams, you know about that. There's lots of room inside of that thing. So my drain tube runs right out through here. I had to step this hose down the sides just to make it nice and small to fit through everything. So the hose goes right through there, inside the roof, back out the A-pillar, down through the A-pillar. On both sides of the dash, I drilled a hole right there. And right out through the kick panel, right above the kick panel, to drain out where the same water that comes in, at the bottom of your windshield, that drains right out with that. So once your molding's on here, this will all be invisible. None of this will be seen. This is be underneath the dash, so you can't see it. In the back, this is the factory drain line, which is kind of like a hard plastic. We had to be able to have flexibility on this thing, so I had to switch to rubber hose. So but I kept this part. This is the original factory drain. I kept the clamps from the original factory roof that will go into these holes, so that hose will actually be clipped to the roof right here. I just have a zip tie on here for now. Right here's the hose I bought. It fits right onto this factory hose like a glove. So your water's going to come out through here, come right down around your back window, and I drilled a hole right through the top of my wheel housing there. So any kind of rainwater will go right out on top of the back tires on both sides. So that way it's not in the car, it's not emptying out anywhere except out on the ground. All of these spots, like where there's a hole up here, I will be putting windshield urethane around there to keep that sealed up. Same way up here. These holes will have, they'll be urethane right in so that the hose can't move. And just to keep things secure. And the same thing up there, I'll urethane that in once I get ready. So pretty slick little, everything turned out good with this. I'm very happy the way it went. So we'll keep moving along on this sunroof now. Now I have to go ahead and unhook my connections, take the sunroof out, and I've got to reupholster the shade to match the headliner. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is the shade for the sunroof, the shade mechanism. Basically, all you have to do to get that thing out of there is on the back of the sunroof. There's these two L-shaped brackets, and they basically stop it from going all the way back, going back too far off its track. So you take those two off. They just riveted in, two rivets on each one. And you have to let this pops right off. It's just got little teeth on the back. It pops right off of there. And you have to loosen up the sunroof just a little bit in the back. And this thing slides right out the back of the sunroof mechanism. So it makes it really nice and easy to, you don't have to take your sunroof back out to do this. Of course, this had the gray cloth all over it. When I got it out, I've got it all stripped down, ripped the material off of it. Used a 3M purple wheel to get off the rest of the foam that was stuck on there. And now we'll be reupholstering this with the black suede. It's going to go on the rest of the headliner. And we'll have to paint this piece. So stay tuned for that. Alright, so today is Thursday, May 30th, 2024. I've just finished painting the hood for the Bandit here. You can see the floor's still wet. I just literally sprayed these. The back bumper's all done, inside and out. So that's all ready to go. I have to let these parts sit for a day or two, and then I'll be doing all the polishing on them. The hood definitely has to sit for at least a day or two because it's going to get the decal, the big hood bird decal. That paint has to be cured pretty well so that the doesn't affect the big decal. So that will actually be going outside tomorrow in the sun, sitting outside all day long. So it'll get a nice good solar bake on it. Nice black hood will get hotter than hell once the sun's on it for a day. That'll bake that thing right out nice. We'll give it a nice polish this weekend and it'll be ready for decals. Stay tuned, we're moving right along. Alright, so here's the headliner all covered. Again, this is black suede. Kind of neat stuff. Nice luxurious feel to that. That should be really good for absorbing sound inside the car. And that's the shade for the sunroof. All done. I still have to recolor the plastic piece that goes across there, little handle. But I'll be letting these dry overnight, cure really good, and I'll come in tomorrow and give them a nice trim on the edges. And these will be ready to install in the car. I can't wait to see them up in there. It's going to be beautiful. Stay tuned for that. If you like watching this content, if you'd like to see this Firebird Trans Am turn into a Bandit, you can hit the subscribe button if you'd like. It's free. And hit the like button if you like the content. It helps my channel be seen. And we'll keep humming away on this thing. Can't wait to hop in it and drive it for the first time. That's what I'm looking forward to now. Getting through all these little jobs, and I'm ready to enjoy it. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.